All right, we're back at it with another little quick video today. Maybe I shouldn't have said quick because usually when I say quick, the videos end up being more than 15 minutes long. Anyways, the reason why I'm making this video is to warn you guys about a certain suspicious company. I'm just gonna get right into it. This is a video that I don't want to make. I don't want to keep talking about the tech market. I don't want to keep talking about computer science. I want to talk about games. I want to talk about stuff that I actually enjoy. But the other day, I was talking with some of my friends that have recently graduated. And congratulations if you're watching this video. I'm really proud of you. But during our conversations, I dropped some very important words of wisdom. I was warning them about some certain scamming companies and how they shouldn't fall for their greedy scams, these mother fudgers, dude. I'm not gonna drop these companies' names because I am broke and I'm not trying to get sued if this video goes somewhere, which I don't think it will, but it's better be safe than sorry. So as I was explaining to them how to not fall for these certain scams, I thought, what am I doing? I have a YouTube channel with 99 lovely subscribers. Who knows? Maybe I can help one of you out not fall for these scams. If I can, then that is a success in my books, and I need a W, bro. My life is in absolute shambles. So who are these companies and what is their scam? So I'm just going to give you guys a quick little rundown here. If you guys don't know, for the past couple of years, there has been an absolute drop in the amount of jobs for new grads coming out with computer science degrees because you have a oversaturation in computer science majors and not a lot of jobs to support that. So every job has about like 10,000 applications for that one job. And of course, the odds of you landing a job are very slim, which means that companies are naturally going to come up and try to prey on people's desperation. They are going to try and milk you for every single cent you have. Now, they might not be officially scammers. They might not be doing anything illegal. However, it is extremely misleading, and if you are not careful enough, it is very easy to fall for these scams. You are going to get some emails from a certain company whose name rhymes with Schmeck Schmol Schmalting. All right, that's their name. I didn't say it. You cannot sue me. That could have meant anything under the planet Earth, okay? You can't sue me. You can't do it. You can't do it. I didn't say your name, motherfuckers. Anyways, I'm gonna display a couple of emails here on screen that I have gotten from this company out of about, I would say at this point, maybe 200 emails. And every single email they manage to send starts off with the exact same subject line with absolute urgency. It goes along the lines of job opportunity in React Native, DevOps technology with redacted, immediate start available, apply now. And then you go on to read the email and it's like, please reply to this email or call me back at blah, 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 blah. Insert phone number here. Job opportunities are available in every single technology under the sun. They start listing off job titles, technologies, languages, whatever it is, permanent employment, paid training. They pay for your travel and your living expenses. Oh my God, this is perfect. Holy shit. People are loving me. They want to hire me. What? Me? You want to hire me, a new grad with no experience, and you love me this much? Oh my God. No. No. They don't love you, buddy. They are trying to scam the fuck out of you. They are trying to squeeze your balls dry, buddy. They're gonna take your money and run away with it. They're not gonna give you anything. They're just gonna ruin your life, put you in debt for years to come. Now, I will explain why that is. Let's get into it. So I applied to one of these jobs because they spammed me for so long. I was like, maybe they just absolutely love my work. Maybe they saw I have a 3.7 GPA. Like, who knows, dude? Maybe this company actually values me and what I bring to the table. Could this be possible? I have been told for so long that my degree doesn't matter, that my GPA doesn't matter, that all of these certifications I have don't matter, my internship doesn't matter. Maybe this is the company that actually appreciates me for who I really am. So I applied. I replied to the email. That was the biggest mistake of my life. Because what happens after the interview I had with this company is so fucking obnoxious, annoying, scammy, cultish behavior. Let's get into it. I did an interview with this lady who had an accent, but that doesn't really matter. Most people have accents, right? That's okay. And she started going over the job package they were offering me, which is very interesting because this is my first interview. They don't know anything about me. How are they so willing to hire me, to employ me, when they know nothing about me? Freaky, right? What if I'm a psychopath? What if I'm just a murderer? Are you not gonna do like a slight background check in this interview? You're not gonna ask me if I have a history of, I don't know, murder or some shit? No, they were very willing to hire me. Okay, that's fine. What was the job package they were offering me? Well, they were going to pay for my travel and relocation to a place that rhymes with Shmera Shmona. Okay, they were going to put me up in a place there and pay for my living expenses, which sounds absolutely bloody fantastic, innit? That's absolutely amazing. That's all I ever wanted in life. I want to move away, have my living expenses taken care of. Who doesn't want that? And then they said, you get paid technical training in whatever language you want. Even if you are, let's say, a specialist in Java, they will train you in web development. They will train you in React. And they're going to pay you for this? Hello? Isn't this absolutely perfect? This is the perfect opportunity for anyone, dude, especially a new grad who's desperate for a job, who's working a full-time job at Macy's right now, getting paid minimum wage, dealing with shitty-ass entitled customers. Of course, this is appealing. We move on to how much they're gonna pay me for this training. And this bitch, I don't call women bitches, but I do call scammers bitches. This bitch said, we will pay you $10 an hour during your training period. And I sat there and I thought, man, okay, my living expenses are paid for, and then they're gonna pay me $10 an hour. So you know what? This doesn't sound like that big of a deal, right? Because right now I'm paying rent, I pay bills. If I have that side taken care of and I'm getting paid $10 an hour, maybe it's not as bad as it sounds. So let's keep hearing her out. She goes on to say that the training period lasts a minimum of 3 months. A minimum of 3 months. Keyword minimum. Now, I am not a dumbass. I don't fall for scams very easily. So I picked up on this. I said, minimum? What do you mean by minimum? And who decides when the training period is over? What happens after the training period? These are the questions you should be asking in your interview, by the way. Do not let them walk all over you. Ask questions. Make sure you're going to be well taken care of. Okay, even though you might be desperate, even though you just might want to take anything that pops up, do not be reckless. So I asked, how long is this training period? What happens after? She said minimum of 3 months. And I said, who decides this? She said, we decide when you are ready. It's like you're in a cult. It's like I was speaking to Master Shifu in my local dojo. Okay, asking him when I'm gonna get an opportunity to apply for the black belt. It's like, you will get the black belt once we say you are ready. Like, hello? Hello? So you're telling me I could be in training for 3, 4, 5 years before I am quote unquote ready? Hello? Sounds like a scam, right? But we keep moving. And then she went on to say that after your technical training period is over, we are going to advertise you and sell you off to projects to work with certain companies like Google, Amazon, Meta, and Netflix. All of the buzzwords that would make any computer science major harder than fucking titanium, bro. These are the words she said, bro. She started name dropping FAANG companies, which is a massive red flag. You're telling me that my dumbass is going to go ahead and get trained a minimum of 3 months in a random ass technology he has never even knew existed, and then you're gonna sell me off to projects and work at Google, Meta, and Amazon? Hello? I was like, okay, another red flag. Let's move on. She then proceeds to say that I will get paid a base rate of $30 an hour after my technical training. And I sat there and I thought, man, I'm going to put so much investment. I'm going to move away just for the chance that I get $30 an hour? Is this really what we're doing here? Now, you may have reached this point in the video and you're like, man, Mo, let me tell you something, man. These guys are paying me $10 an hour. They are putting me up in a place to live. They are teaching me a new technology. I am gaining experience here, man. This is what I'm looking for. I'm a new grad. I am desperate. Well, my friends, the best part has been held out on you all throughout this video. I apologize. It is the only way to keep you guys watching. What is the best part? They are making you sign a contract of commitment to the company, which is fine. Most companies do that. They don't want you to leave. But what's so special about this contract? This contract had an exit fee. She said this. She told me, Mo, this contract has an exit fee of $23,000. And I was like, yes, baby. That is what I'm looking for. That is the bean flick that hit me right in the asshole. And I was like, yes, baby. That's what I'm looking for. That is what I was waiting for. That's the biggest red flag. $23,000 of an exit fee? What am I, a fucking NBA player? What am I, prime Neymar at Barcelona? Okay, you're trying to put a $23,000 exit fee on my dumbass? Why is that? I want you to think for a moment. Why is that? So after the interview ended, I went online and I started doing my research. I was like, there is no way this company is so good to us. They want the best for me, but that $23,000 and the $10 an hour and the $30 an hour after finishing the training period, it just didn't sit right with me, man. It just didn't. So I had to do my research. I went online and I saw a gold mine. I found Reddit thread after Reddit thread of people talking about their experience. What is their experience? They said that they put you up in a trashy place to live. The building they rent out for you, they put up all of their employees in. Trash place. Very bad area you live in. The work environment is toxic. Managers do not communicate. Now, I saw this and I was like, well, it's a real company. That was not expected. I expected this to be a fake company. But it being real is even worse. It's even worse because people are going out and they're actually signing up for this, man. They're actually going through this. And they are trying to push you away throughout your working experience there. They keep pushing you away, offering you these very bad living conditions. They're trying to push you away. Why? So you can pay the $23,000. That is why. They don't care for you. They don't like you. They don't want to train you. You are going there. You are working for almost free. $10 an hour is nothing. So you're going to be working for them under this umbrella they call training. Probably fake. You're probably going to be on some projects they're using and selling off somewhere in another quote-unquote scam, allegedly by me. And they are trying to make you pay that $23,000. And you can't get away, man. You're broke. You don't have a lawyer. If you decide to get away from this company, if you find a better job, you can't get away without paying that $23,000. Let's say I found a job at Amazon that pays me over $100,000 a year. I can't leave because I cannot pay that $23,000 exit fee. I can't. And there it is. That is the scam, my friends. I had to re-record this part because in the first recording, I said the exit fee was $8,000. However, after going online and seeing Reddit threads, it does appear that the exit fee is in fact 23,000, as some people may have said, allegedly. Now, it could be different from recruiter to recruiter. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. This was a long time ago. I do remember an $8,000 number being thrown around, but online it does seem that the common consensus is that it is $23,000. So there you go. Scamming ass company, and I hate the fact that I've seen people online who have fallen for this, man. They have fallen for this, and it hurts me. It hurts me in my soul, because even after seeing all of these red flags, I can understand why anyone would take this. Hell, I thought about taking it. I went up to my mom. I was like, Mama, this is 100% a scam. I'm probably gonna end up paying the $8,000, but I have to do it. There is nothing else. There is no way to gain experience in this world. There is no passion in this football club. I am telling you, I understand. And this is why I'm making this video, and I hope people made it this far. Please look at me. Do not take any job opportunities from a company that rhymes with schmeck. Okay, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am sorry if I ranted on and on, if this video was too long. I hope someone found this useful. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a sub if you guys really want to. And I will see you guys next time.